Hello everyone. So today we'll be discussing um, test pillar 1 A1 digital payments from Mrunal sir's weekly mock test. So first of all the question is in the medieval India the term funum was associated with. So basically जब भी यूपीएससी में ये कोई भी टर्म्स आता है इट्स बेसिकली एसोसिएटेड विद कॉइन और क्योंकि क्लोथिंग ज्वेलरी या वेपन का कोई टर्म नहीं हो सकता कॉइन्स के डिफरेंट टर्म्स है जैसे टंका या फिर सिल्वर कॉइन का था टंका फिर और जो भी टर्म्स थे तो इसीलिए आई थिंक दिस इज़ द राइट आंसर और यहाँ पे ऑफकोर्स राइट ये यही है. Next question is in the following consider the following statement. In India the minimum denomination coin acceptable for transaction is 50 पैसे. करेक्ट है, ये तो सबको पता है. Coins below 50 पैसे are not legal tender for payment. करेक्ट है. The answer would be both 1 and 2. Yeah, so answer is both 1 and 2. Now third one is about core banking solution is sometimes seen in news. Which of the following statement best describe this term? तो ये नेटवर्क ऑफ बैंक ब्रांचेज है जो इनेबल करता है कस्टमर को टू ऑपरेट देयर अकाउंट रिगार्डलेस ऑफ वेयर दे ओपन देयर अकाउंट. करेक्ट है, मतलब हम कहीं पे भी बैठ के अपना मतलब हम किसी भी शहर में होके किसी भी शहर में हमारा अकाउंट हो बट हम ऑपरेट कर सकते हैं. It is an effort to increase RBI's control over commercial bank through computerization. Not correct. It is a very detailed procedure by which a bank with huge non-performing asset is taken over by another bank. Wrong. So 1 is correct. To answer 1. Next we have NPCI helps in promoting financial inclusion in the country. सही है. NPCI has launched RuPay, a card payment scheme. ये भी सही है. तो both 1 and 2 is the answer. Next one is Bheem app allows the user to transfer money to anyone with UPI enabled bank account. Correct है. With a chip pin debit card has 4-factor authentication. Bheem app has only 2-factor authentication. ये भी सही है. Okay, but I think Bheem app has only 2-factor authentication. I'll just check. Google it. How many factor authentication does Bheem app have? Okay, Bheem
for secure transactions. This includes device binding, an application PIN for logging in, and a UPI PIN to authorize transactions.
Okay, so basically Bheem has 3-factor authentication, that is device binding, application PIN, and then UPI PIN. Okay, let's move next. Which of the following best describe the term merchant discount? तो मर्चेंट डिस्काउंट को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए 4 टर्म दिए हुए हैं. द इंसेंटिव गिवन बाय अ बैंक टू अ मर्चेंट फॉर एक्सेप्टिंग पेमेंट थ्रू डेबिट कार्ड पर्टेनिंग टू दैट बैंक. रॉन्ग. द अमाउंट पेड बाय बैंक टू कस्टमर. नहीं. द चार्ज टू अ मर्चेंट बाय अ बैंक फॉर एक्सेप्टिंग पेमेंट फॉर हिज कस्टमर थ्रू द बैंक कार्ड. दिस बेसिकली दिस इज अ चार्ज. सो दिस इज द आंसर. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन. फाइंड द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट अबाउट बिटकॉइन. ये एक डिसेंट्रलाइज वर्चुअल करेंसी है. इट इज़ जनरेटेड थ्रू कॉम्प्लेक्स सॉफ्टवेयर सिस्टम. करेक्ट है. द रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया रिकॉग्नाइज इट एज अ लीगल टेंडर. रॉन्ग है. तो 3 इज़ रॉन्ग ऑफ कोर्स और 1 and 2 आर करेक्ट. अब हमारा है कि ब्लॉकचेन टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में बताना है. ये एक पब्लिक लेजर है दैट एवरीवन कैन इंस्पेक्ट बट विद नो सिंगल यूजर कंट्रोल. करेक्ट है. स्ट्रक्चर एंड डिजाइन ऑफ ब्लॉकचेन इज सच दैट ऑल द डेटा इन इट इज़ अबाउट क्रिप्टो करेंसी ओनली. नो. Application that depends on basic feature of blockchain can be developed without anybody's permission. Correct. So 1 and 3. Now next, they enable the digital representation of physical assets. They are unique cryptographic token that exist on a blockchain. They can be traded. इसके बारे में सबसे पहले non fungible tokens. Non fungible मतलब non divisible. They enable the digital representation of physical asset. Correct है. They are unique cryptographic token that exist on blockchain. Correct है. They can be treated or exchanged at equivalency and therefore can be used as a medium of commercial transaction. No. Anything which is non fungible cannot be used as a medium of commercial transaction. So this is wrong. 1 and 2 are correct. Let's move to next one. This is in India. The RTGS and NEFT payment system are owned and operated by National Payment Corporation of India. No, it is owned and operated by RBI. Then second one is National Payment Corporation of India is an entity promoted by bank. Promoted by banks. Yes, it is promoted by banks. पहले 10 banks ने मिलकर इसको शुरू किया था. अभी I think with 20 crore शेयर कैपिटल अभी बहुत सारे और बैंक्स भी आ गए हैं, मतलब सारे आ गए हैं बेसिकली. ये एक नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है. तो स्टेटमेंट 1 इज इनकरेक्ट. स्टेटमेंट 2 इज करेक्ट. देन वी हैव दिस वन with reference to CBDC, that is Central Digital Bank Currencies. Consider the following statement. It is possible to make payment in digital currency without using US dollar or SWIFT system. Correct. A digital currency can be distributed with a condition programmed in it such as time frame for spending it. Correct. Both statements are correct. Here it is, both are correct. Then we have this Jaiwan domestic credit card कहाँ किस country का है? तो answer is UAE. It is one word, so UAE is the answer. Which of the following king is associated with failed experimentation involving token coins? हम सबको पता है, मोहम्मद बिन तुगलक, हमने हिस्ट्री में पढ़ा है. The next one is the primary function of money includes medium of exchange, transfer of value, measure of value. So medium of exchange and measure of values are the primary function. Transfer of value is secondary function. So 1 and 3, medium of exchange and measure of value. Now next one is, on an Indian currency note, it is written, I promise to pay bearer the sum of rupees 200. What is meant by the statement? The governor of RBI accepts responsibility of protecting holders' purchasing power against inflation. No, they're not protecting against inflation. The governor of RBI accepts responsibility for exchanging this currency note with other notes and token coins of equal face value. Correct? Hai? So only 2 is the answer. Now we have this, which of the following app helps in detecting counterfeit currency? भीम ऐप तो नहीं करता, मनी ऐप भी नहीं करता, ई रूपी ऐप भी नहीं करता. मतलब कोई भी हमें हेल्प करने में, डिटेक्ट करने में हेल्प नहीं करता कि कौन सा काउंटरफीट करेंसी है. बिफोर वी मूव अहेड, लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड कि मनी ऐप का यूज़ क्या होता है. सो विल जस्ट बी गूगलिंग व्हाट इज़ द यूज़ ऑफ मनी ऐप. MANI ऐप. So basically, Money App is a free mobile application developed by Reserve Bank of India to help visually impaired person to identify the denomination of bank note. भीम ऐप हम सबको पता है, ई रूपी ऐप भी हम सबको पता है, जो NPCI लेके आई है. ई रूपी ऐप is basically a one-time contactless, cashless, voucher-based mode of payment that helps user redeem the voucher without a card, digital payment app or internet banking access. Okay. तो हम क्वेश्चन 17 पे आते हैं. फाइंड द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट रिगार्डिंग RBI रिफॉर्म इन RTGS. इट कैन बी यूज फॉर ट्रांसफरिंग एनी अमाउंट ऑफ मनी बिटवीन RS1 ऑनवर्ड. नो, नेफ्ट में ऐसा हो सकता है. RBI का या RTGS सिस्टम जो है उसका पेमेंट का लेवल थोड़ा बड़ा होता है. I mean 25 लाख तक उसका मैक्सिमम होता है, मिनिमम आई थिंक 2 लाख होता है. लेट्स सी, RTGS मिनिमम अमाउंट. So basically RTGS minimum amount is 2 lakh. There is no upper limit, but banks might have limit जैसे कि 10 लाख, 20 लाख या 50 लाख. Whereas in NEFT, minimum amount is 1 rupees and maximum amount is 25 to 20 crore. Although there is no maximum or minimum amount prescribed by RBI. Okay. तो बेसिकली हमारे पास ये पता है हमें कि RTGS में RBI ने मैक्सिमम मिनिमम अमाउंट 2 लाख रुपीज़ रखा है. मतलब उससे छोटे ट्रांजैक्शन आप नेफ्ट से करवाओ. RTGS इज़ अवेलेबल 24/7 ऑन डेली बेसिस. करेक्ट है. फ्रॉम December 2024 RTGS हैज़ बिन मर्ज विद नेफ्ट. नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि RTGS इज़ फॉर होल सेल ट्रांजैक्शन, मतलब बल्कि ट्रांजैक्शन. नेफ्ट इज़ फॉर रिटेलर्स मोस्टली, जो रिटेल में बिजनेस करते हैं. अब है, RBI हैज़ ऑर्डर्ड बैंक टू अडॉप्ट पॉजिटिव पेमेंट मैकेनिज्म फॉर प्रिवेंटिंग check fraud. Correct. Which of the following is a legal tender in India? Government securities and treasury bills. Legal tender हमें बताना है. Bond issued by public sector companies. Then RS 500 to 1000 currency note of old Mahatma Gandhi series. So all of them are legal tender. All of them are not legal tender, sorry. क्योंकि लीगल टेंडर वो है जिसको हम एक्सचेंज कर सकते हैं. तो हम सिक्योरिटीज़ और ट्रेजरी बिल्स को एक्सचेंज नहीं कर सकते. हम 500 और 1000 के नोट्स तो पुराने हो गए हैं, तो ऑफकोर्स वो भी नहीं होंगे. अब हम नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं. अ 1 रुपी नोट इन इंडिया इज साइंड बाय फाइनेंस सेक्रेटरी ऑफ यूनियन गवर्नमेंट. बाकी सारे गवर्नर ऑफ RBI साइन करते हैं. कार टोकनाइजेशन नाम ऑफ RBI इज एसोसिएटेड विथ. It is basically associated with making the debit card and credit card payment more secure. ये आंसर है इसका. नेक्स्ट वन इज़ नेशनल पेमेंट कॉरपोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया. एक एग्जाम्पल किस चीज़ का है? तो नॉन प्रॉफिट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, हमने ऊपर ही देखा था. अब हमारा नेक्स्ट है, RBI हैज़ बैन्ड द यूज़ ऑफ डेबिट कार्ड, क्रेडिट कार्ड विथ मैग्नेटिक स्ट्रिप. क्यों? क्योंकि दीज कार्ड्स कैन बी क्लोन्ड ईजिली. फाइन. अब हमारा है रुपए के बारे में. एक डिजिटल कोड फॉर ट्रांसफर सब्सिडी टू पुअर पीपल है नहीं. इट इज़ डेवलप्ड एंड ऑपरेटेड बाय NPCI. यस करेक्ट है. फाइंड द करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट अबाउट पेमेंट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट फंड. इट इज़ जॉइंटली सेट बाय NPCI एंड NHAI. नहीं, इट इज़ ओनली सेट बाय NHAI नॉट NPCI. फिर इट एम्स टू एक्सपैंड फास्ट टैग टोल कलेक्शन मैकेनिज्म अक्रॉस इंडिया. नो, ये बेसिकली बिजनेसमैन को हेल्प करने के लिए है. What is the primary function of National Financial Switch? National Financial Switch का primary function है networking of automated teller machines with banks. तो National Financial Switch is for ATM. Which of the following has developed Bharat QR? NPCI has developed Bharat QR. Next question is Digital Transaction Ombudsman operates in which of the following organization? It operates in Reserve Bank of India. Then smallest unit of Bitcoin is Satoshi, जो इसका डेवलपर है उसके नाम पे है. What is e-rupee? ये एक डिजिटल पेमेंट इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, फॉर्म ऑफ एन SMS और QR कोड. और e-rupee इज डेवलप्ड बाय NPCI नॉट RBI. 1, 2, 3 पे इनिशिएटिव इज एसोसिएटेड विथ यूनिफाइड पेमेंट इंटरफेस. UPI से एसोसिएटेड है. Which of the following facilities relies on radio frequency identification? So FASTag is something that relies on radio frequency identification, RFID technology. Then which of the following describe the meaning of legal tender money? The money which is tendered in court? No. The money which is creditors under compulsion to accept of his claim. Correct. That is the answer कि ये इसको accept करना ही पड़ेगा. Then we have how many of the following are allowed to purchase e-rupee vouchers? Central government, public sector companies, private companies, individual person. All of them are allowed to purchase e-rupee voucher. E-rupee voucher is developed by NPCI. What is the objective of वर्ल्ड कॉइन प्रोजेक्ट? इसका काम था कि जैसे आधार कार्ड है तो वो नेशनल लेवल पे है, तो इसका था कि वो स्कैन करे सारे के आइरिस और एक वर्ल्ड वाइड आइडेंटिफिकेशन कार्ड बना सके. हाउ मेनी ऑफ द फॉलोइंग टेक्नोलॉजीज रिलेटेड टू मनी ट्रांसफर? नेफ्ट हमें पता है, RTGS पता है, LPSS भी हमें पता है, CDRI नहीं होगा. ओनली 3. UPI लाइट ऑब्जेक्ट का ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है? इसका ऑब्जेक्टिव है ऑन डिवाइस वॉलेट फॉर स्मॉल वैल्यू ट्रांजैक्शन. इसमें बिना पिन के हम ट्रांजैक्शन कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, एक और चीज़ याद करने के लिए क्या है कि UPI में इट हैज़ 2 फैक्टर ऑथेंटिकेशन. UPI technology can be used for how many of the following facilities? Small value transaction, availing overdraft facility, getting coins from coin vending machine, withdrawal of money from ATM. All 4 of them. Small value transaction, availing overdraft facility, getting coin from coin vending machine, withdrawal of money from ATM. So all 4 would be the answer. Then we have which of the following characteristic can be attributed to currency note of 2000 as of January 1. ये एक fiat money, ये एक legal tender है. Both 1 and 2. Find the correct pair of technology and potential application. RFID, online payment using UPI. Okay. नहीं, ये तो फास्टैग से रिलेटेड था ना. नियर फील्ड कम्युनिकेशन, कलेक्शन ऑफ टोल पेमेंट एंड फास्टैग. नहीं, दिस नियर फील्ड कम्युनिकेशन इज रिलेटेड टू ऑफलाइन UPI. So both have been interchanged. Then we have question number 41. This is how many of the following are correct about TPAP license? This license need to be obtained from TRAI. This license is required for providing voice over internet protocol facility. WhatsApp India has TPAP license as of 2024. So I'm not sure about this one, so we'll Google it. पहले हम जानते हैं what is TPAP license. What do you mean by TPAP license?
A TPAP license or third party application provider license is given by the National Payments Corporation of India, allowing non-bank apps like Google Pay or PhonePe to offer UPI payments. These apps can then facilitate money transfers by linking user accounts.
Okay. तो ये तो पक्का ही नहीं हो रहा है कि द लाइसेंस इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर प्रोवाइडिंग वॉइस ओवर इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल. दिस इज रॉन्ग. द लाइसेंस इज ऑब्टेन फ्रॉम TRAI. ये भी गलत हो गया क्योंकि NPCI से ऑब्टेन कर रहे हैं हम. नेशनल पेमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया से ऑब्टेन कर रहे हैं. व्हाट्सएप इंडिया के पास TPAP लाइसेंस है, हाँ, क्योंकि हम उसमें भी पेमेंट कर पा रहे हैं. सो दैट इज़ TPAP लाइसेंस, दैट इज़ थर्ड पार्टी एप्लीकेशन प्रोवाइडर लाइसेंस. अब हम आते हैं. एज ऑफ 2024 जनवरी RBI इज कंडक्टिंग एक्सपेरिमेंटेशन ऑन CBAB इन हाउ मेनी ऑफ द फॉलोइंग सेगमेंट? person to person, person to merchant, internet, bank, borrowing of short term loans, cross border payment. All 4 of these are the answer. How many of the following feature can be attributed to central bank digital currency issued by RBI? User earns saving while keeping in digital wallet. No, that is not correct. It is a digital token that represents legal tender. That is correct. It is issued under the legal provision of Coinage Act. That is correct. Not correct, क्योंकि ये RBI एक्ट के अंदर आता है. It offers settlement finality similar to physical cash. That is also correct. So 2 and 4 are correct. So the answer is only 2 of these. How many of the following programmable features are possible to be embedded inside CBEB? It is CBDC. Its use can be restricted to a particular geographical area. It can be restricted to a particular expiry date. It can be restricted to purchase of a particular product only. It can be programmed to accumulate saving interest while being inside the wallet. 4 is wrong. All 3 are correct. So only 3 of these. Consider the following statement. Indian CBDC is fungible in nature. Yes, it is fungible in nature because RBI says so. Indian CBDC is designed with the help of blockchain technology. That is also correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. 2 is not the correct explanation of 1 because both of the statements are different. What is the maximum storage capacity of UPI Lite wallet? 5000 होता है इसका. So none of these statements are correct. Then we have NACH and ABPS terms sometimes appear in news with respect to payment of मनरेगा workers. चलो हम इसके बारे में थोड़ा गूगल करते हैं. What do you mean by NACH and ABPS terms? So basically, NACH and ABPS are both electronic payment systems in India. Both have been developed by National Payment Corporation of India. NACH is National Automated Clearing House. ये एक centralized web-based platform है designed to facilitate inter-bank high-volume electronic transaction that are repetitive and periodic in nature. It acts as one-stop shop for both debit and credit transaction. ठीक है. ये एक digital authorization है given by a customer to a bank to automatically debit their account for recurring payments. अब हम बात करते हैं ABPS, आधार पेमेंट ब्रिज सिस्टम. ये एक सब सिस्टम है of NACH that uses a beneficiary's 12-digit Aadhaar number as a central key for electronically channelizing government subsidies and benefit directly into their bank account. So both of it is developed by NPCI again. Now, how many of the following are the benefits of UPI Lite X? Does not require PIN, correct. Does not require connectivity with a bank server, correct. Does not require storing any money in any e-wallet. That is also correct, I guess, but let's Google once. I think answer would be only 2, but for using UPI Lite X, does it require storing any money in any e-wallet? Okay, so this is correct. So does UPI Lite X requires connectivity with a bank server? So UPI Lite X does not require active internet connectivity or real-time bank server connection. So this is wrong. 1 and 3 is correct. So only 2. Now we'll move. What is the objective of credit card network portability rules by RBI? To allow foreign tourists to get temporary credit card in India? No. To allow Indian tourists to get temporary credit card in friendly countries? No. To allow Indian tourists to pay in rupee while using their Indian credit card? No. So we'll Google what is the objective of credit card network portability rules by RBI. What is the objective of credit card network portability rules by RBI? So
The objective of the RBI's credit card network portability rules is to give consumers more choice. These rules, starting in 2024, allow users to switch credit card networks, which promotes competition and supports local networks like Rupee. For financial advice, consult a professional.
So that is your answer. Now let's move to question 50. How many of labor facilities are possible through the use of UPI? Cash withdrawal from ATM, cash deposit via machine, delegated payment via secondary account, creation of non-fungible tokens. So creation of non-fungible tokens. Cash deposit via machine, cash withdrawal. The answer says only 3. I am going to Google it again. So basically cash deposit via machine is not possible. These three are possible. So 1, 3 and 4 is the answer. So only 3. Now consider the following statement about Project Nexus launched in 2024. Its objective is global coordination against the cryptocurrency. No. FAFT is the nodal organization of this program. No. Both of these statements are correct, not correct. So what is Project Nexus? It is a basically Bank of International Settlement initiative to link domestic instant payment systems for fast, cheap, transparent and accessible cross-border retail payment, connecting systems like Indian UPI with Asian countries to create a global network, improving on slow, costly, traditional methods. It uses existing infrastructure and common standards. Okay. So its founding partners are basically India, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore and Thailand. That is basically Asian countries. अब हम नेक्स्ट टाइम मूव करते हैं. Suppose a delivery boy gets a salary on 25th of every month and therefore he faces a shortage of money from 1st to 24th of every month. Then how many of the following instruments can help him? Credit card can help him. Debit card तो help नहीं करेगा. Prepaid cards cannot help him. Pre-sanctioned credit lineup in UPI can help him. So only 2. क्योंकि प्रीपेड में पहले हमें डालना पड़ता है पैसा. Which of the following is a primary objective of Bitcoin strategic reserve proposed by US government? Basically to provide financial stability to US government against fiscal deficit. That is the answer. To help the American citizen exchange a dollar with Bitcoin at an affordable price. No. ये basically इंटरेस्ट ये बिटकॉइन बेच के प्राइस डिफरेंस से अपने फिजिकल डेफिसिट को कवर करना चाहते हैं. In which of the following year has the value of Bitcoin been crossed 1 lakh? 2024. This is not an important question क्योंकि ऐसा कुछ पूछेगा नहीं, but फिर भी. Consider the following: Trump coin, Dogecoin, Sam Altman, Worldcoin. How many of the above are example of meme coin? So first two are example of meme coin. Dogecoin was developed in Japan. Trump coin is based on Trump, and this one is basically a database system that was to be developed. अब है हमारा नेक्स्ट. एन इंडियन टैक्स पेयर कैन डिपॉजिट विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग टैक्सेस टू द गवर्नमेंट विद द हेल्प ऑफ यूपीआई टेक्नोलॉजी? इनकम टैक्स, गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज टैक्स, बोथ ऑफ देम. Which of the following uses a beneficiary account name look a facility in UPI? Help the sender to see the Aadhaar card number of the recipient? No. It helps to see the name. Helps the sender to see the total bank balance? No. Helps the sender preventing typing error in transaction? This is correct. Only 3. Beneficiary account name look a facility is possible on how many of the following transfer services? UPI में कर सकते हैं, नेफ्ट, RTGS और IMPS सारे में कर सकते हैं. So all 4 is the answer. Consider the following statement in respect of RTGS and NEFT. In RTGS, settlement time is instantaneous, while in NEFT, it takes some time to settle payment. This is correct क्योंकि ये batches में होता है NEFT payment. RTGS में customer is charged for inward transaction. NEFT में नहीं होता है. This is wrong. Operating hour of RTGS are restricted. No, it is not restricted. 24/7 होता है. So only 1 is the answer. Consider the following countries: United Arab Emirates, France, Germany, Singapore. How many of the above signed a UPI transaction deal with India? बांग्लादेश के साथ इंडिया का रिलेशन अच्छा नहीं चल रहा है इसलिए साइन नहीं कर सकता. जर्मनी के साथ, जर्मनी बेसिकली चाइना ओरिएंटेड है तो फिर इसके साथ भी नहीं चलेगा. तो यूनाइटेड अरब एमिरेट्स, फ्रांस और सिंगापुर, ये 3 ओनली 3 आर द आंसर. अब UPI TIPS linkage aims to facilitate cross-border transaction between India and European Union. Okay. अब हमारा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है. Normally the CBDC are non-interest bearing in nature, meaning when stored in wallet they do not give a saving interest to holder, but this country has announced interest bearing CBDC. So it is China. The answer is China. So that's all. So all credit for this PDF goes to Mrinal sir and his academy, and thank you. So that was all the question. We have done 61 questions.